Razabani for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm delighted to run into Manchester's very own, IFL TV's very own, Mr. Scott Quigg. Scott, how we doing, mate?
Oh, good, keeping well, and can't mourn.
How's life? How's retirement? Settling into just life outside of boxing?
Yeah, at first it was strange. It was because all I'd done since the age of 10 was train. Everybody knows what I was like, but at a good place now, and everything's just settled into retirement life and just keeping busy still.
I remember being at your last fight in Manchester, John O'Carroll, probably about 18 months ago. It was the last show before we went into kind of lockdown. So, good timing?
Yeah, it was good timing. Got it in before it all this COVID stuff, because otherwise, obviously, I would have still been boxing, would have still carried on training. I found out that I didn't have it anymore, so there was no point. It probably would have just prolonged it. But other than that, no, like I say, it come at that time. Got the fighting, didn't go the way I wanted, but like I say, just everything moved on now, and in a good place.
We're obviously here in Liverpool to absolutely stacked card, top of the bill, a man you know very well in Liam Smith, stablemate of yours, someone you train with day in and day out. How tough is this fight against someone like Anthony Fowler, a young, hungry Fowler?
Yeah, and that's why it's a dangerous fight. When you obviously Fowler possesses his own qualities as well, but when you fight someone young, hungry, who's never been to the places where Liam's already been, he's this, and also being two lads from Liverpool. This is a big threat, but at the same time, Liam's quality fighter, and I always say he's the best of the Smiths. Natural talent. He's just some of the things he does in the gym become effortless. He's quality, and like I say, I think it's going to be first 5 or 6 rounds. I think it'll be a good, entertaining, good nip and tuck. But I do think down the stretch, Liam will take over.
Obviously, Liam's been in that top end level with being a world champion. He's fought Canelo, etc. What does Liam get from fighting someone like Fowler?
It's like I say, people outside, like I say, he's been in with Canelo. He's been at the pinnacle of the sport. So what does he, like I say, it's more risk for Liam, with what's the reward from it, but Liam's a fighting man. Liam loves a scrap, and he wants to prove he's the king of Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? So, like I say, it is a bigger risk than the reward, because, like I say, people probably would expect him to be beating Fowler because of what he's already done. So the main thing is if Liam's switched on, focused, which I know he is, then I have no doubt that he'll do the business on Saturday.
We know when Fowler stepped up to British level, he obviously got beat by Scott Fitzgerald. Yep. He's now stepping up to world level. How much pressure is there on Fowler to win? Because if he doesn't win, then where does almost he go?
Well, that's the thing. He stepped up to British level and he got beat off Fitzgerald. So he made some changes from that. He's obviously now with Shane McGuigan. I believe he's improved as well under Shane McGuigan. But like I say, he stepped up to British level. He come unstuck. He's improved since then. But again, now he's not just fighting. Obviously, fighting. This is world level now. But Liam's proven world class, and he's a top level fighter. So again, can Fowler make that jump? Can he bridge that gap? And like I say, it's a big ask for him.
How good is it to have these events back in arenas full of fans, especially Liverpool, because we know Liverpool is one of the best cities. I support Liverpool as well, so it's even better that I'm here today. But it's just great to see the fans back as well. It's
great for the fans. Like I say, it gives everyone something to look forward to again. Also gives the fighters, again, there were shows, where there was behind closed doors and stuff. It's not the same when you're a fighter. it'll be good for the fans. It'll be good for the fighters, but again, it'll be massive for the fans, to get back out and the atmosphere. I think the atmosphere on Saturday will be electric.
Scott, obviously last week we saw Anthony Joshua take that loss obviously against Alexander Usyk. This weekend we've got the Gypsy King Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. It's getting nice and spicy now, but I don't know if you saw highlights for the press conference yesterday, back and forth.
Highlights of it. Again, it's getting spicy again now, and like I said, I expect Tyson to win. I expect Tyson to win by stoppage, but I wouldn't be shocked if Wilder pulled it off. Or listen, he's got dynamite in his hands, and with the change with Malik Scott, with what they've been doing, whether they're going to be able to make any changes, whether they're going to be able to change his rhythm, so he's going to be Fury's going to be feel like he's in front of somebody else. Let's say I expect Tyson to win by stoppage, but like I say, anything can happen in that fight.
Scott, just something to finish with you. I know obviously when you were with Joe Gallagher here, you committed a lot of time in the gym here. You went to States with Freddie Roach, spent a lot of time there. You're a man that was drilled into training, staying in shape in camp. The life outside of boxing, how are you keeping yourself kind of busy, away from trouble?
No, listen, I keep myself busy. I train every morning. Still train every morning. Still eat well. Still, like I say, train every morning, eat well, and like I say, that also gives me a clear head. And like I say, I've got things that I'm doing outside of boxing that is keeping me busy and entertained.
Right, my man. Well, I said a few minutes. I'm going to stick to my word. I know you want to get in for the press conference. I appreciate you jumping on, giving me a little bit of time, Scott. And roll on Saturday night.
Thank you.
Scott Quigg, IFL TV. Thank you very much.